Hello and welcome back to Sharin No Kuni. I know it's a really long time since I last uploaded a video about this. And yeah, every other video that came up was in a queue, so it was planned ahead of time. And yeah, the reason why I haven't played so much Sharin No Kuni recently is it's actually hard to explain, but also quite easy. I am currently suffering from depression, and this is not a new thing. This is a thing I'm dragging on for a couple of years now, but there are phases where I can lift myself up and actually do stuff and everything, and then there are phases where I'm just sinking into my chair and I just can't bring myself to do anything, and I really start to hate myself for that, and try I try my best to change that and to actually do at least something instead of nothing and not waste away my time. But yeah, in some cases I lose the fight against my mind, or not against my mind, but against the depression. That is partly my fault. So yeah, anyway, that's basically the explanation why there was not a video recently about Sharin No Kuni. And yeah, I don't really want this to be an excuse, because it isn't, in my opinion, it isn't an excuse. It's a condition I barely can do anything about. So yeah, hope you understand, and now we're going into this because yeah, right now, as I started the recording, or as I set everything up, I got in the mood to, well, if I'm not doing anything, at least let me do this. I mean, it's literally reading a book and sharing my thoughts and reactions with it. And I mean, that can't be so hard, and I'm so far, I'm not even far in, if I think about it correctly. I mean, we are still with the first girl, then there comes the second and the third, and then there's the fourth girl, which is probably his sister, and then comes the final conclusion. Oh my, this is a long novel. Oh god, I'm already getting into my head and it's seeping in. Oh god, it is so long, it takes so long, but actually, I can't even say if it's good or not. I mean, I enjoy most of my sessions. Most of the sessions are really enjoyable, and that always makes me laugh, so it's even harder to understand why I'm not just force myself to play this or to read this, however you want to call it. So yeah, it's really weird and really hard to explain to anyone. Okay, so let's get going then. I managed to get a decent amount of sleep for the first time in some while. I got up a little early though, so I could check up on how my wounds were doing while Mana and Sachi were still asleep. My shoulder was still looking pretty damn bad. Well, as long as I didn't end up in a fist fight with Sachi. Really? When did you got in a fist fight with her? I can't remember any occasion for that. I smiled to myself. Mana came out of the closet, interrupting my reverie.
Ohio!
Good morning! Oh god, my voice already gives in. Sorry. I really have to remember the voices all correctly. Well, aren't we lively this morning? Or lively? 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 I don't know.
お姉ちゃんの真似だよ。
I'm copying One-chan. Please be careful that you only imitate her good qualities.
私のいいところって何？
And what would those be? Pray tell. Damn, you were awake?
ああ、今日はビリッと頑張れなさそう。
Today, I don't think I'm gonna be giving it my all. So she had finally exhausted herself. Feeling under the weather?
気持ち悪いかも。寝とくね。
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I'm gonna get some sleep. And so Sachi went right back to bed. Mana, let's go shopping.
お姉ちゃん、行ってきます。
Okay, One-chan, we're leaving now. ... Sachi had wrapped herself in her blankets and seemed unwilling to offer a response. Oh my, hopefully my microphone is still working properly. This supermarket is pretty crowded.
そうみたいだよ。この町で一番大きいんだって。
Isn't it? It's the biggest store in the town. Have you said your farewells to the store manager?
今までどうもでしたってちゃんと言ったよ。
Oh, she's so cute. Yep, I told him that I was thankful for everything. Good job.
でも店長さんはね、違ってたよ。
But the shop manager was different. Different?
新しい店長さんが来てて、その人と交代になったらしいの。
Yeah, a new manager replaced the old one. I see. I guess that poor sucker had gotten fired.
新しい店長さんは優しくて、いつもみんなに声をかけてるの。
The new manager is really nice and talks to everyone. It seems they had assigned a capable person to the position this time around. Maybe Pops had recommended someone? This store was affiliated with a major chain, after all. Pops could have been the owner, for all I knew. Most of his career was a total mystery to me, but I could at least imagine just how ridiculous the extent of his networking and funding was.
早く行こう。朝のセールが始まっちゃうよ。
Let's hurry! The morning sale is about to start!
わー
Oh, look how cute the chibi versions are! Oh my! Amazing! I love this. Oh, this is a cute chibi version of her. The store really was crowded. It felt like the entire town had decided to meet there or something. Well, it's not really that crowded. There's Mana, there's Mana, there's Mana, and there's Mana, and there's nobody else in her way. A number of fierce-looking characters had gathered under a red curtain hanging from the ceiling in a corner of the store. Just who exactly are these guys?
ソーセージがたくさんだよ。
There's a lot of sausages over here. Mana dashed off into the crowd.
どいてどいて。
Move! Get out of the way! She forced her way past old women who were twice her height.
これはマナのだよ。
This is mine! Oh ho, how daring!
これもこれも。
This is such a cute voice! And this, and this. Mana refused to retreat even a single step backward, despite the crowd closing in on her from all corners.
ケンイチもだよ。何やってるの？
You too, Kenichi? What are you doing? Mana was getting pretty excited. I'd have to help her out a bit with this brain of mine. The time had come to dazzle a plethora of cosmopolitan damsels with the vibrant charms of my most fragrant ballroom mask. What? Excuse me, ma'am. My name is Morita Kenichi. I ran my fingers through my hair and strode up to an old woman in the crowd. Bump. Yeah. I had been blown away. Nobody gives a crap. Of course, I should have expected that. These women were like rampaging cows whose eyes were blind to all but those most precious price tags. Reasoning with them would have proven impossible. Misdirection would prove to be a better tactic. Hey! There's a sale on summerwear in the Western clothes section. What was that? Western clothes? Let's go! Hurry up! If we die together! Honestly, I couldn't believe my ears. Wait, those were women, right? Eventually, they had all fled the scene. Glad that's over with. Mana, let's get going. I'm pretty tired. She's not here. Did she go over to the Western clothes with all of them? We left the store after I finally managed to assist Mana with her ordeal. Mana's struggle had occupied the entirety of the morning hours, it would seem. We sure bought a lot. She looked quite pleased with herself. You're pretty tough. Come on, let's hurry up and go home so we can prepare the meal. Sachi wasn't there when we returned. Now where has she gotten off to? And she said she wasn't feeling well too. I unloaded our ingredients while pondering Sachi's absence. Gas. Oh, are you serious? You still haven't fixed the gas? This just can't be. We forgot to fix it. I'll go get the gas guy, like you said before so often. That guy was pretty damn lazy. And again, his lack of motivation probably had something to do with Sachi not having paid her gas bill in ages. But you need to be here to receive the present, right? Oh yeah, I needed to stick around. But we might not be able to get things ready in time for dinner if we sat around waiting for the package to arrive. Fished around at my Duralumin case. Don't lose this, alright? A stamp? Right, you're holding in your hands Morita Kenichi's official seal. When the package gets here, accept it and press that stamp for them. Okay, got it. Mana was a smart kid, so it would be fine. You know where the gas vendor's place is? It's near the school. Alright, you cut the vegetables and get the rest of the preparations done so we can get started immediately as soon as the gas is back on. Is this really legitimate? Can you really just give a child a stamp that represents your signature and stamp for a different person? Is the postman or the package delivery guy allowed to do so? Well, I can see that delivery guys don't give a damn as long as someone takes the package, but come on. Hi! Mana's lively voice followed me as I left the room. Well, she said it was near the school, but I've ended up at the school itself. I didn't know my way around here just yet, so I decided to ask a student for directions. Ah, you over there, ma'am? Do you know where the gas vendor's place is? ... Wait, there was no one here. Of course there's no one here! I mean, it's vacation! As you may know, it happens to be summer break right now. ... Am I going crazy or something? Seriously, I could have sworn there was someone behind me just now. Oh, Sachi, hi! Oh, so someone was here. I'm not crazy after all. You've gone crazy? Aren't you a bit off your walker yourself? Why exactly are you at school if you're not feeling well? Wait, what? I was just practicing a bit with the kabaddi club. Don't lie to me. The hell would you know about kabaddi?
怒らないでよ。
You don't need to get so mad. A makeup test then?
国語のね。
Wait, what? A makeup test, and she says, yeah, a language test. What? This doesn't even have to do anything with each other. It must be tough for you common folk. I wholeheartedly believe that school should be training for society, not some place where you just sit around and study useless crap all day. I won't try to impose my ideals upon you, though.
なんかブツブツ言ってるし。
Stop muttering to yourself. Either way, what were you really doing here? I asked her as casually as possible.
ごめん、言えない。
Sorry, but I can't tell you. What? A secret? It's been 2 days since we had sex and you are already cheating on me? Oh wow, finally it comes up again! I was hoping that it would come up again and not be totally ignored.
違うってば、そういうの関係ないって。
No way! It's nothing like that! Then tell me, what part of me are you dissatisfied with? Is Kenichi gonna have to smack a bitch?
ケンイチって付き合ってみると結構表変するタイプだね。
You're the kind of guy who starts acting differently when he gets into a relationship, aren't you? Lighting a cigarette after sex is a man's romance. That's a lie, and that's stupid bullshit. Ugh.
嫌いになってきたかも。
Oh, that's harsh. I don't think I like you anymore. I guess I went a little far there. You absolutely, positively cannot tell me?
うん。そんな大したことじゃないから。
If it is nothing major, what keeps you from telling me? Only major things are worth not to tell. Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing major. Dot. In all likelihood, it was something major, as I just said. It would be a good idea to press the issue a bit. I went through a few possibilities in my head. Did Pops call you up here?
いや、呼び出されたってわけじゃ。
No, he didn't call me up here or anything. But you met with him.
はあ。ケンイチには隠し事できそうにないね。
Oh, okay. I guess I really can't keep secrets from you, Kenichi. She exhaled deeply.
会ってちょっと質問してたのよ。
I just asked him a few questions. About what?
私の義務についてどうにかならないかってことを。
About my obligation, if anything can be done about it. Why didn't you ask me? I felt kind of disappointed.
御社について聞いてたから、あれって実績ある高等人の口添えが必要なんでしょ？
I needed to consult a high-ranking, high-class individual, since it was about being granted amnesty from an obligation. A high-ranking, high-class individual. So that's what she had been looking up the other day. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't help you out with that. I'm just a small fry compared to someone like him.
とにかくそういうことだから。なんかごめんね。
Anywhere. There you have it. Sorry. If you want money, you need to work hard and save up. Not necessarily. Well, actually, yeah, you kinda do. I think I already told you that. I mean, I have days, or I have even weeks, where I record and, okay, play games and comment on them and try to get my thoughts into them, point out flaws, point out cons, positives, negatives, come up with ideas and so on and so on. And believe it or not, that actually feels a little like work. Because if you just play a game, you're most of the time very silent in front of it. you don't feel the need to talk at all, and you don't try to comment on anything. But if you record it in anticipation of someone is seeing it, you put stress on yourself. And the stress is more or less the same you would have if you work under certain circumstances. So I would consider this work in some way at least. I mean, I could just be here, read this just all by myself, don't comment on anything, just think for myself. Looking at this and contemplating minutes and in an inner monologue what I just witnessed and then just read on. But that wouldn't be really fun, wouldn't it? So yeah, basically every YouTuber who tries to put up a video every day, who tries to be diverse, you have to prepare the video, you have to prepare thumbnails, you have to upload it, you have to schedule it, you have to put a special message into it, you have to put tags into it, you have to put hashtags into it, and so on and so on. And that can consume hours and hours of your day. And so it is quite time consuming to do Let's Plays. It's not as easy as everyone says it is. Especially if you have to come up with titles, with catchy, especially if they have to be catchy titles or catchy thumbnails. They are sometimes really hard to get. And I'll, as you may have noticed, already tried to dump my thumbnails down to the bare minimum, more or less, so I can get videos done at least to queue them up. But those are mostly for those games that don't need a daily basis. On games that are really meaningful and impactful for me, on those I kinda put more effort into the thumbnails, like with Sharin No Kuni. I really try to get good thumbnails out of it in some way. So yeah, this is kinda considered work, so you need to work hard and save up. Yeah, so basically doing Let's Plays and so is work on top of the work you could do while you do it. The only difference is that this work is somewhat more satisfying because you do something you like. I hope at least you like if you do Let's Plays and stuff like that. I mean, I like it. I quite like it. But it can be really hard for me, and then my depression kicks in, and then I can really get into myself again. Well, not in that way, but in the way of burying myself up and getting into a really weird state where I can't do anything. So yeah. I don't know what I try to tell you here. I guess we are just continuing. Oh my god, my voice is now different for me. At least it is different for me in my head. You maybe know this. If you record something and listen to it, you don't hear your voice like others would hear it. But for me, it sounds different now after I took a sip of this and I actually again. I don't know why that is the case, but it seems to be kind of. Hey? Yeah, will do. Wait, what? Really? It looked like she had something more on her mind. But I had to hurry up and talk with the gas vendor. Sachi, do you know if the gas vendor's place is around here? Oh, great. Yeah, it is. I got into a fight with him a while ago. Because you refused to pay the damn fee. Oh, is she for real? But having to pay for something so basic pisses me off. Come on, electricity is also basic, and the water that comes out of the drain, it is basic stuff, at least in this country. I know that there are countries where it's really hard to get on stuff like that, but I can only speak for first world countries. Wait, is this even the right term for it? I don't know, whatever. Life ain't fair, kid. You just gotta learn to deal with shit like that. I had Sachi guide me to the gas vendor. It was now 3 in the afternoon. I had ended up having to pay for it, but the gas had been restored. Ugh.
ケンイチ、準備はできてるよ。
Kenichi, the preparations are done.
何しようっての？
What's this? What you doing?
一緒にご飯食べるの。
We're going to eat together.
ああ、そういうのもたまにはいいかもね。
Oh, that wouldn't be so bad now and then. Sachi went back to staring at her PC. Mana, the stamp. I tapped Mana on the shoulder, prompting her to carefully remove the stamp from her skirt pocket and hand it to me. They ask you anything when you press the stamp?
ううん、平気だったよ。
Nope, it was fine. See, it had gone fine. What you do with the present? What you do with the present? I whispered so that Sachi wouldn't hear us discussing it.
クローゼットの中だよ。
I hid it in the closet. Surprise her with it after we are finished with dinner. Yeah, okay. We started cooking, Mana grinning happily all the while. Oh god, I'm really worried about what will happen. I'm really worried about that. Dinner's ready!
あ、マジで？もうちょっと待って。今終わらせるから。
Seriously? Wait a minute, I'm just finishing up. What are you doing? Playing poker?
勝ってるからいいじゃん。
White in the black. White hitting in the black. Bullseye. Don't worry, I'm winning. And that is exactly why you have fallen into such dire straits.
破滅なんてしてないよ。ちょっと時間を奪われただけ。
Oh god. The obligation of time. I could. It would be a long stretch, but obligation of time. You could set obligation of time with depression. For the sole reason depression steals a lot of your time, doing nothing because you contemplate and pity yourself, and only you can change it. I know that, but you have no idea how hard it is to get out of this dark pit of your inner workings and soul. Anyway, but this drains time as well. So yeah, that's really wow. Wait. Oh, that's rather interesting. Obligations are man-made sicknesses. A man-made sickness are obligations. Oh man. That's an interesting theory. Dire straits? It's just a little lost time, man. She had been acting more and more lax ever since we had returned from the cave.
いやー、久しぶりにやると楽しいんだよ。わからないだろうな。真面目に働いている人たちには。
Playing for the first time in a while is so much fun. People with honest work like you just wouldn't understand.
お姉ちゃん、食べよう。
Onei-chan, let's eat.
ギャンブルに勝った後の飯はうまいんだよね。
Food tastes best after you've been gambling. And the proper phrase would be food tastes best after honest work. I mean, I think that's the actual sentence. Kenichi. ... Well, whatever. I'd let her have her fun for now.
でね、問題なのはこの国の言語がおかしいってことなのよ。
You mean Japanese? I'm telling you, this country's language is totally screwed up. Sachi leveled complaints at us while she sloppily ate her vegetables stir-free.
例えばさ、流行のことをブームって言うじゃない？
For example, you call something that's in fashion a boom, right? Yes, so?
どっちなのよって感じじゃない？
Oh! It's like, which one is it? Make up your mind, don't you think? No, I do not. Who cares?
あと、 はさ、ホチキスのことをホッチキスって言うじゃない？
Oh, that was interesting. In Germany, we call it tempo. Tissue is in Germany a tempo. We always ask, do you have a tempo? So, yeah, that's really weird. And in America, it's Kleenex, basically. I think Kleenex is a thing in America, or is it in Great Britain? I don't know. Wait, did I already read that? Also, you call it tissue and Kleenex. Right. Right? Yes, so?
どっちなのよって感じじゃない？
It's like, which one is it? Make up your mind, don't you think? The difference is the tissue is the actual thing and Kleenex is the brand name.
ほほー。
Oh, she's so cute. Apparently, Mana was pretty impressed, though.
あとはアントニオ・バンデスなのかバントニオ・アンデラスなのかわからない。
What was that? Can I hear that again?
あとはアントニオ・バンデスなのかバントニオ・アンデラスなのかわからない。あとはアントニオ・バンデスなのかバントニオ・アンデラスなのかわからない。
Why is that beeped out? Why is Antonio Banderas beeped out? Is there a bad word in Japanese in it so that they had to beep it out?
あとはアントニオ・バンデスなのかバントニオ・アンデラスなのかわからない。
So somewhere before the D, the errors seems to be something offensive if you try to say it in Japanese. No, wait, but there's Anderas. I don't know. Also, I don't know if it's supposed to be Antonio Banderas or Bantonio Banderas. Is it? It's Antonio Banderas. Alright, I get it already.
岡マスミなのかスターリンなのかわからない。
Wait, what?
岡マスミなのかスターリンなのかわからない。
Oh, wait, did the translator censor something here? Maybe she says, and I can't tell if it's fucking to be Masumi Okada or Stalin. Something like that. Instead of I can't tell if it's supposed to be Masumi Okada or Stalin. Is there the F word in it? Now you're talking about physical appearance.
うるさいな。じゃあケンイチは牛乳のことをミルクだとでも思ってんの？
Oh, shut up! You think Miruku and milk are the same thing? ... Yeah, they are in fact the same thing.
お姉ちゃんは賢いな。
Oni-chan is really smart.
所詮人間の作ったものなんて曖昧なのよ。だから私は絶対自分主義で自分だけの言語で会話するのよ。
Oh god. Human language and society are way too vague. That's why I play by my own rules and speak my own language. And that would be the first step along the road to violating the basic tenets of society.
お姉ちゃんはかっこいいな。
Oni-chan, you're so cool.
レールって言うけどさ、何？社会の枠って言い換えればいいのかな？
The tenets of society, huh? You're talking about the ideas of society was founded on, right? What is it this time?
見たことあんの？そのレールっての。それ鉄道？線路ってこと？特急？各駅？
What? Have you ever seen these tenets of yours? What are they? A railway? Railway tracks? A bullet train? Stops at every station? Are you on drugs? Well, basically she is. She's on the drugs that makes her stop for 12 hours, which is almost impossible for me to think that's possible.
社会のレールなんて誰も見たことがないっての。
No one has actually seen the tenets of society.
人間はね、何かわからないことがあると神様とか妖怪とかさらにわけのわからない奴らのせいにしてきたのよ。
Humans invented crap like gods and ghosts because they wanted to explain stuff that they didn't understand. so that they could avoid having to take responsibility for it themselves. And that's actually a pretty interesting and good point. I mean, the most basic rules for society are in the Bible by the 10 tenets? Is it? Are it the 10 tenets? I'm not sure. But those are the basic rules where everything was built upon, more or less. And they, of course, got configured and altered, and then we got extra rules for this, extra rules for that. And now we have books and books and books about what's allowed, what's not allowed, what is punished what way, and so on and so on. It became a whole mess. Oh boy.
科学が発展して曖昧なものが減ってきて、世の中わからないものがなくなったかと思わせておいて、実は私たちの方から社会とかいうわけのわからないものを作り出してんのよ。
As the advancement of scientific knowledge and technology marched onward, humans had less and less need for such explanations. However, right when the world had us believing that we had understood pretty much everything, we realized that we had come up with our own form of unexplainable phenomenon by creating society. Ah, I think I know what you're getting at. Humans can't live without stuff they don't quite understand, right?
そうそう、責任を取ってくれるやつがいないと不安なのよ。
Huh, that's actually pretty true. I like this. Wow. Right, people can't live without someone or something to shift the burden of responsibility onto. That's true words. Wow.
マナ、よくわかんないよ。
I don't get it. She waved her chopsticks in the air. Alright, thanks for the meal. I put away my chopsticks and shouted at her. Oh god. Happy birthday, Sachi!
おめでとう。
Congratulations!
誕生日じゃないけど。
It's not my birthday though. Congratulations!
おめでとう。
Congratulations!
何？無理やりめでたい日にしようとしてない？
What's up? Aren't you guys acting a bit too super special? Mana, go get it. This is an exclamation mark. Mana, go get it!
はーい。
Whistle, whistle.
お姉ちゃんにプレゼントだよ。
It's a present for Nichan! Uh-oh. Now, oh god, the moment of truth. She took the wrapping off of the present without saying a word. Uh-oh. Tension hung in the air.
これって。
This is... Mana bought it for you. That's why she was working at the supermarket. Uh-oh. The laughter wasn't the pleasant type. Things weren't looking good. How is it? Doesn't it make you just super happy? It's on the rise, right? I tried just going with the flow in hopes of picking Sachi up along with me.
お姉ちゃん、どうかな？
Oni-chan, what do you think?
どうって。
What do I?
何がめでたいの？
Why are you celebrating this? Why, today's the day that we commemorate your return voyage into the world of painting.
ウケるんだけど。
This is really funny, you guys. Uh-oh.
マジか。いや、まさかとは思ってたけど、こんなご丁寧なもんはよくもな。
Are you serious? Man, I thought that something like this might happen. I can't believe that you actually went to the trouble of preparing this stuff. Okay, she's laughing. That's a good sign, right? Yeah, things were definitely taking a turn for the worse. Oh. Uh-oh. No, don't punch me. No, don't attack me now. Please. Calm down, idiot. Sachi looked at Mana, a mixture of disgust and anger on her face. Oh, she's jumping on Mana? What the fuck? I thought she misunderstood and would attack Kenichi. That he brought it into Mana's head, but that was Mana's own idea.
Mana, あんたって、私の気持ちとか考えてくれないの?
Mana, did you even stop to think about how I would feel?
こんなもんもらって、私が喜ぶとでも?
Did you really think that something like this would make me happy?
ケンイチもやめてよ。もう嫌だって言ったじゃん。
You too, Kenichi. I thought I told you that I hated this.
気持ちは嬉しいけど、マナの優しさはわかるけど、こんなのひどいって。
Oh God! No! Fuck! Did I fuck up? Really? I mean, I had the choice to tell her that she shouldn't buy it, and despite that, I told her that she should buy it. This is a decision when did I make this decision? I made this decision here? I think this is when I made the decision. How many days is that? First 9th of 2016. A month ago. Wow, that's really long in the past. But this is a decision I did a month ago. And now it catches up. I'm glad for your consideration. I appreciate your generosity and all. But this is cruel. Not cool, cruel, cruel. I don't know how to pronounce that. I like the word, but, well, I like the word is maybe said a little bit too much, but...
私って適当だけど、これはマジでやってたんだって。ノリでなんとかなるもんじゃないんだって。
I may not put much effort or thought into things, but this was something I was really serious about. I can't just plaster a smile on my face, get over it. I knew that. I had invaded the innermost depth of Sachi's feelings.
ごめんなさい。
Sorry.
お姉ちゃん、ごめんなさい。マナ、お姉ちゃんがこれでまた絵を描いてくれるんじゃないかなって。それで。
I'm sorry, Oni-chan. I just thought that you might be able to draw again, so...
だから、それが迷惑だって。わかんない子だよね、ほんと。
And I'm telling you that saying that just pisses me off. This kid just doesn't get it. Seriously. Mana started to sob.
でも、どんなにマナがお姉ちゃんに嫌われても、起きてる時に顔を合わせてくれなくても、お姉ちゃんはきっと絵を描いてるのが一番いいんだよ。
But, no matter how much you hate Mana, and even if I can never see you during the day, I'm sure that painting is the best thing for you right now.
あんたごときに私の何がわかるってのよ。
And what would someone like you understand about me?
わかるもん。絶対お姉ちゃんはもっとすごいんだもん。
I do understand you. I know that One-chan can be even more amazing than she is now.
黙って掃除してお風呂洗って買い物してくれるだけの子供だと思ったらとんだ外れを引いちゃったよ。
And here I was, thinking I had picked up a kid who would just shut up and do all the cleaning and shopping for me. What a lapse in judgment that was. Oh, I can't... This is the worst possible moment for the game to go downhill with the beginning I did in the video. Oh, that's the stuff that brings me down all the way. I know it's fictional, but still. Sachi!
口うるさいことこの上ないじゃん。不幸な境遇のくせにいつもニコニコしちゃってさ。君が悪いっての。子供なんだから自分のことだけ考えて楽に生きればいいじゃない。
Oh god, Sachi is going crazy. I've never seen anyone this annoying. I can't believe you go around smiling after all of the shit that happened to you. It's creepy. You're just a kid, so why don't you act a little more selfishly? Hey, Sachi.
あんたみたいな意味拾わなきゃよかった。
Picking up a foreigner like you was a total mistake. I couldn't stop her from saying those words. Well, actually you could. You could put a sock in her mouth and tie her up. Silence, Mitsuhiro! I grabbed Sachi's arm and started dragging her out of the room.
話してよ。
Ow! Let's go! Come with me. Calm down. What? I was so surprised that I jumped. I had seen mana out of the corner of my eye. I started trembling. Wait, what? What happened? Even after hearing such hideous words from her sister, Mana refused to falter. Her eyes held no tears. They merely stared into Sachi's with an unshakable determination. Now I understood why ordinary people like Sachi or myself could see Mana as being creepy. Mana wasn't strong, clever, or anything of the sort. She was on a completely different level from such trifling praises. Her act of purchasing painting tools for Sachi had not been a child's naive desire for fun. It had been an inhuman act of self-sacrifice, meant to accomplish her goal no matter the cost. I felt a sense of awe that bordered on terror. I hurriedly forced Sachi out of the room. Sachi, calm down a bit. I let go of her arm and started rubbing her back. Sachi started weeping while I was doing so.
私なんてこと。
What have I done?
ひどい。マナにひどいこと。
It's really hard for me to do a female voice and to get the sadness into the voice, the weeping. I don't know, sometimes I said that to Mana. Yeah.
あんなこと普段思ってるわけじゃないの。
That's not how I usually feel about her.
本当なの。信じて。
Really? Please believe me. I knew that her words had been spur of the moment. Weird people's personalities headed in dark directions when they wanted to hurt someone else. They weren't like the straightforward characters found in my sci-fi novels. Even so, I couldn't overlook Sachi's mistakes so easily. Let me hear your story. I crossed my arms and stepped away from Sachi.
ごめん。ごめん。私、なんてことを言ってしまったんだろう。
Sorry, Mana. Forgive me. What have I done? Crying about it won't get us anywhere.
でも、あんないい子に4年も一緒に暮らしてたのに。
But I've been living with such a sweet girl for 4 years now. And is this the first time? The first time you've said stuff like that without thinking. The first time she had lost her patience. First time she had lost her patience with her sister.
まさかあんなことを言う自分がいるなんて。
I never knew there was a part of me that could say that kind of stuff. Me neither.
何が元気よ。私最低じゃん。
Energetic? What a load of crap. I'm terrible. Personality and character type matter not in the face of impulse. Every human being has a black box inside their heart. Oh god, that's so poetically true. And within that box could be either potential or profound darkness.
私、マナのこと好きなんだよ。
I really do love Mana. If you hated her, we wouldn't be talking like this right now.
よく働くし、私の言うこと何でも聞いてくれるけど、絵を描けってうるさいの。
She does good work, and she listens to whatever I say. She just gets on my nerves about painting.
私がネットやってると、後ろでじっと見てるのがたまらなく嫌なの。
I get really annoyed when I'm surfing the net, and she looks over my shoulder at what I'm doing.
でも、すごく可愛いの。ちょろちょろと私の後ろ歩いてきてさ。
But it's really cute how she waddles around walking behind me. I needed to be a bit more harsh with her. Mana isn't your pet. Does a dog or cat genuinely care about its owner's well-being? Are they capable of comprehending that the sister can't keep living the way she has been? Sachi just stared down at her feet.
私、気づいてる。このままじゃダメになっちゃうってこと。
I already know. I can't go on like this.
でも、全然踏ん切りがつかなくて、ずるずると今まで過ごしちゃってたの。
But I just can't take that first step. Always end up just wasting time. Oh god, the self-reflection of my own life. I always try to take the first step, then I doing it for a couple of times and then it drops. It just drops away under my feet and for some reason I just stop picking it up again. And after a lot of time wasted passes, the thing comes back into my mind and then I try it again. And then I failed again in continuously doing those steps. Then I fall back, The meta has dropped again, and then again time wastes on and on. That's basically what happened with this Let's Play, more or less, and with almost everything I do. So this is just too real right now. But I can't stop reading. And I start, it's getting super warm. Ugh, I think my head even got a little bit wetter. I always end up just wasting time.
マナと出会った時からずっと逃げてたのかも。
I've probably been running away ever since I met Mana. What? I listened to Sachi's confession. This isn't the...
マナが
Oh.
私に画材道具を渡そうとするのは初めてのことじゃないの。
This isn't the first time that Mana's tried to give me painting materials. A lot of dots. Triple dots.
お姉ちゃん、これあげる。
One-chan, here!
何これ？チョーク？
What's this? Chalk?
これで絵が描けるでしょ？
Yep, you can draw pictures with it, right?
マナ、これじゃ落書きしか描けないよ。
I couldn't do anything except graffiti with this.
落書きでもいいから描いて。
Graffiti is fine, just draw something.
いや、
No thanks.
今日はマナの誕生日だよ。
It's Mana's birthday today.
うん。お願いお願い。
Please, please.
仕方ないな。下手でも笑わないでね。
Alright, fine. Don't laugh at if it sucks.
やったー。
Yay! Oh, I don't even.
ちょっと待っててね。私って結構絵に時間をかけるから。
Hold on, okay? It'll take me a while to draw.
待つよ。ずっと待ってるよ。
I'll wait as long as it takes.
あっち行ってて。気が散るから。
Now, go away. You're distracting me.
楽しみだな。
Okay, I'm really looking forward to it.
オチわかってると思うけど、私そのまま絵を描かずに遊びに行ったの。
Oh. You probably already know what happened next. I just left and went to goof off. ...
それでね、また次の年くらいにさ。
Then, the next year...
お姉ちゃん、お姉ちゃん。何持ってるの？
What is it? What you got there?
プレゼントだよ。
A present.
は？鉛筆じゃん。
Pencils?
これね、近所の文房具屋さんでね、ちょっとお掃除の手伝いしたらもらえたんだよ。
I got these for free after I helped clean up a stationery shop.
これで何しろっての？鉛筆くらい持ってるけど。
What do you want me to do with these? I already have plenty of pencils.
色鉛筆なんだよ。お姉ちゃん持ってないでしょ？
They are colored pencils. You don't have any of those, do you?
必要ないからね。
Yeah, cause I don't need them.
だからこれで絵が描けるでしょ？
But you can draw with these, right?
いやだって前にも言ったでしょ？
I thought I told you that I didn't want to.
今日はマナとお姉ちゃんが姉妹になった日だよ。
Today's the anniversary of the day we became sisters.
なんかずるくない？
Aren't you being kind of unfair?
描いて描いて。
Draw!
色が足りないよ。12色しかないじゃん。
Wow, really? 12 colors aren't enough? There aren't enough colors. There are only 12 here.
私配色にこだわるからさ。これじゃあちょっと無理だよ。
I'm pretty picky about colors. This just won't cut it.
そうなんだ。知らなかったよ。
Really? I didn't know.
ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっとくよ。
Sorry. I appreciate the thought, though.
マナ、絵のこと何も知らないでお姉ちゃんにわがまましてた。
No, I'm the one who acted all selfish without knowing anything about pictures.
気にしないで。
Don't worry about it.
もっと勉強してみるね。
I'll study more about pictures.
それからマナはネット使っていろいろ調べ出したの。
And that's why and that's why Mana started researching painting on the net. So she found out about your award and what everyone had been saying about you.
それでさ、マナは60色入りの色鉛筆セットをどうやってか手に入れて持ってきたんだけど。
And then Mana somehow got a hold of a set of 60 colored pencils. So you told her that you were a watercolor painter and that you needed paints, right?
まったくひどいことしたよ。絵の具が揃ったら次はイーゼルがないとかキャンバスが欲しいとか意地悪してさ。
I did a lot of nasty stuff. After she got the paints, I said I needed an easel. After that, I said I wanted a canvas. What's an easel and what was a canvas? I could look it up easily, but I don't want to right now. Because I got a message on my phone, but I don't want to be rude and read it right now. And Mana had no money at the time, so she had no way of getting a hold of stuff like that.
そう、それでね。
Right. And then...
あのさ、私ってそばで誰かが見てると描けないんだよね。
You know, I'm the type who can't paint if someone's watching me.
そうなんだ。
Really? I see.
だからさ、マナが寝てる時に描くから。
So I'll paint when you're asleep.
でも道具は？
But what about the tools?
自分で揃えるから。
I'll take care of them myself.
本当？
Really?
うん。だからもうあんまり絵を描けって騒がないで。
Yeah, so you don't need to be so fussy about me painting anymore.
ごめんね。マナ、お姉ちゃんの絵が好きだから。
Sorry, I just really like your pictures.
生活のお金を稼がなきゃいけないから、あんまり絵に使える時間も少ないけど、それでもいい？
I have to earn money to make a living, so I won't have much time to spend on painting. Is that okay?
待つよ。ずっと待つよ。
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait as long as it takes. Oh god, wrong voice. Sachi.
楽しみだな。
I'm really looking forward to it.
それから結局道具も揃えてなかったの。
I didn't even bother getting the tools. And your next excuse was that you were only making enough money to just barely scrape by, correct?
ケンイチは何でもお見通しだね。
You see through everything, huh? Sachi must have seen Mana as an overbearing coach. You can't just have negative memories of Mana, can you? Sachi suddenly looked nostalgic.
私さ、こんな性格だから友達できてもなんか長続きしないんだよね。結局自分第一ってのがバレてたのかも。
Oh. No, you know how I am. Even if I make friends, they don't stick around very long. It's probably because it's pretty easy to figure out that I value myself over others.
義務を負ってからは特に友達が減ってね。仲が良かった夏美も豹変しちゃったし、磯野くんも狂っちゃったから、マジつまんなかったのよ。
And I lost even more friends after getting this obligation. Natsumi suddenly started to act completely differently. It's like Isuno-kun went out of his mind. It's been really boring. Refused to actually come out and say that she was lonely. That was so like her.
でもマナはずっと一緒にいてくれた。 いつも話しかけてきてくれた。私のためにご飯作って部屋を掃除して買い物に行ってくれたの。
Mana was always there for me. She talked to me, she cleaned my room, she made food for me, she went shopping for me. That was all because she wanted you to start painting.
気づいてたよ。あの子いつもお金があればなーって言ってたもん。もっとお金があれば私が絵に専念できるってことでしょ。
Noticed she would always say things like, "Oh, if only we had more money." She meant that I'd be able to focus on painting then, huh? So you understand this much, but still, I guess there's nothing more I can say to you.
だって私の絵なんてしょぼいし、きっとマナはがっかりするよ。
But my paintings suck. Sure, she'll be really disappointed.
私が止まってる時に見る夢はさ、いつもそうなの。
That's how it always goes in the dreams I have while I'm stopped.
寝ないで頑張って腕がつりそうになりながら描いて、それでも時間が足りなくて、どうにかして完成した絵をマナに見せるの。
I give it my absolute best. No sleep at all, and paint so much that my arm feels like it'll fall off. Even with all of that, just don't have enough time. Manage to somehow complete it anyway. Show it to Mana.
そしたらマナはさ、いつものニコニコした顔で言うの。
Then always smiles and says,
これ見たことあるよって。
"I've seen this before." So her trauma from the plagiarism ordeal was deeper than I had thought. So she made a painting out of her mind that looked very, very similar to a painting of a famous painter. And that's the coolest thing. It doesn't happen often, but I believe that when someone does something, in a very minuscule possibility, it is possible that someone else far, far away already did this or is doing it at the same time. Things like that really happen in real life, and that's so mean to say that she just copied it.
がっかりだよ。お姉ちゃんって全然頑張ってなかったんだねって。ちょっと賞を取って天狗になってたんだねって。
I'm disappointed in you, Oni-chan. You didn't even try at all. You let that award go to your head. Sachi started heading in strange directions.
ダメなお姉ちゃん。まだギャンブルしよう。お姉ちゃんみたいに毎日無駄に生きてる方が楽だよって。それで。
What a useless sister you are. I'm going to start gambling just like Oni-chan. Wasting every day sure is easy, huh? And then... I get it. That's enough. I placed my hands on her quivering shoulders.
どんなに頑張ったか知らないけど、マナが残念だったから、全然無駄だったねって、遊んでた方がいいよって。
I don't know how hard you worked on it, but if you were just going to disappoint Mana, then you wasted your time. You may as well just go back to goofing off. Sachi, let's go back inside, okay?
ごめん、マナ。
Do I need to read this? That she's sorry? I think not.
お姉ちゃんには無理なんだよ。
Your sister just can't do it! Sachi's scream sank into the mountains along with the sun. I would be doing something very cruel to Sachi shortly. Wait, what? I would be doing something very cruel to Sachi shortly. I would make her take her medicine. And then, beneath that beautiful sleeping face, she would be haunted by more terrible nightmares. Oh, okay. I pulled an all-nighter to read up on Sachi's medicine. It turned out that it contained a chemical that had been proven to build up in the brain and induce nightmares. After I looked around some more, I found that there had been many reported cases of people with Sachi's obligation having these sorts of nightmares. As a result, they were unable to adopt a positive attitude regarding their rehabilitation. Well, I don't have an excuse like that. I mean, I don't take antidepressiva for the sole reason that I cling to life too much to take the risk of a sudden heart attack or a sudden stroke. Because those are the side effects you can get if you take antidepressiva. And that's why I refuse to take them. I took them for a time, for a month or two or so. But after realizing no difference whatsoever to my normal things, I just dropped them away and I just didn't want to take the risk anymore. I don't believe that kind of medicine can actually help. Most of the time those kinds of medicines is really only to maybe make it more bearable, but you still can't go on from just that. That can't be it. I'm not saying it's useless, but I don't see the point in it. I also tried a lot of therapists, and I was in therapy, and I don't know, it works only slightly, but not as much as I would hope. As a result, they were unable to adopt a positive attitude regarding their rehabilitation. So she has an actual excuse for that. I don't have an excuse for being a lazy piece of crap. Well, I mean a depressed person that can't get his ass off and do stuff and not waste time every day. In other words, I ground my teeth together. The country bears some responsibility for the fact that Sachi has been unable to get her life back on track. What do you think of this, Sean? Oh, his sister. Okay, I got this. Wow, this... Sachi's eyes snapped open at 7 a.m. sharp. So I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I know it's kind of a cliffhanger, but I have to collect myself a little bit now. I hope you enjoyed this episode somewhat. Even like if you did, share it with someone you would like to see it on. What do I know? Do whatever you like with this. As long as you enjoyed it watching up until this point, I'm already happy enough about it. So yeah, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Stay tuned!